Welcome back at this GovTech series of videos, interviewing key players in The Hague and on national government. My name is Danny Frietman. I'm one of the founders of GovTechNL in the Netherlands. Today I'm going to speak with Gerrit van het Veen, Managing Director of WorldStartup, but most of all also one of the founders of the new GovTech Hub here in The Hague. I'm going to welcome him shortly. Gerrit, good to see you.
Yeah, thank you. It's great to be here.
Welcome back in The Hague.
Yeah.
This is your hometown, right?
This is my hometown, yeah. This is where we work, this is where we live, and we love it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have several roles? I know this, and we've known each other for quite a while.
Yeah.
I think for this interview, important your role, of course, from WorldStartup, but also, you're one of the key players in making this ecosystem work from GovTech in The Hague. So let's start with the first.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so indeed, I'm a managing director at WorldStartup, which is a startup support and an innovation team. Mm-hmm. So we basically help a bunch of startups all across the world, all impact driven. And we help governments, NGOs, corporates with innovation and preferably open innovation. Yeah. We do that here in The Hague, actually right here at The Hague Tech, which is this emerging, growing, super vibrant community here in The Hague. And with this community, we decided that we want to go a step further. And a step further means that on specific topics, we're going to build innovation hubs. And then when you're living in The Hague and you're working in The Hague, it's super obvious, of course, to look at government. Yeah. And although government has long been almost neglected in the economic development programs, because, we had a little bit of too much of government here in The Hague, and we thought, we need other things as well. We also see a lot of opportunities. And that's what we want to work on with a growing community of innovators.
Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the GovTech Summit, who's coming on the 1st of November. You're also part of that summit as well. But first, one step back, Gerrit. We're talking today about this theme, GovTech, right? And GovTech is about enabling startups and scale-ups just to thrive and build on technology within governments. How is it that you are focusing on that specific topic also from WorldStartup, but also from the hub perspective?
Yeah, so I think government is super important for a stable, safe country. And not just in the Netherlands, but all over the world. Yeah. And you see also that there is a lot of change, social change, cultural change, and technology changes that are actually making it quite hard for governments. Governments are a very stable client. Yeah. If you have a good relationship with a government, you can have a long-term client which is very loyal to your products and your services. So for startups, if you want to deliver impact and you want to grow a successful, sustainable business, perhaps government and working for government is actually quite a good option. Yeah.
So, and the summit, of course, we're going to talk about it in the second question, Gerrit, is on the 1st of November. So hopefully we're going to see you there, also with, I think, your network of startups and scale-ups. But why is it important that from a GovTech hub perspective, you are working on a 365 programming, which I think is very interesting, of course, not only for The Hague, but the rest of the Netherlands, right? Yeah. Could you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Yeah, sure. So in any space that we're operating, we always see silos. Yes. So people are very comfortable with their own people. Yeah. And with government, it's not different. No. So that's why it's very important to mix people, to mix cultures, to create a community with not just government officials, but with corporate suppliers, with startups, with very early stage change makers. Yeah. So a lot of different people. And you can't just do that on one day. No. Because you see each other and you have a drink and you move forward and you go home and you forgot about each other. So you need to do that all year round, and you need to create a culture of change. You need to create a culture of co-creation, of experiment, and that's what we're going to do here. And that's why we're also super excited that this summit is here in The Hague, because that brings in a lot of new people, like the CivTech Alliance, like even people from Japan that I just talked to this morning. They're coming to The Hague for the GovTech Summit. And that's a great start of a new conversation.
Perfect. Also looking at the time, Gerrit.
Yeah, sure.
The 1st of November, right? So the summit is here. The GovTech Summit is here. The mayor of the city of The Hague, we're going to open up with the State Secretary Van Huffelen. What are you hoping people will take out of the summit back home, back to Japan, back to other countries that are visiting us?
Well, first of all, opportunity.
Yes.
The fact that government is not a boring or
it's a vibrant ecosystem.
It's a vibrant ecosystem, and you can do a lot. You can have a lot of impact when you work for government and with government. I hope that they explore new opportunities. I hope that they meet new people to collaborate with, to cooperate with, and then I hope that they kind of feel that excitement of, okay, let's do this and let's make this about a better government, not just in my town, in my region, in my country, but all across the world. That's what we want to do.
Great. Of course, I'm hoping to see you there, but I'll see you much more earlier than that. Gerrit van Veen, 1st of November here, GovTech Summit in The Hague. We're going to see you there also with WorldStartup, right?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
listening, and thank you for looking.